I tend to change my hair too much. It has become my ruination. My friend, she keeps on warning much. On top of that, it's true, I see people never recognize me. On top of that, she's right, I see. Ain't got no style. I'm nobody. 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 I'm nobody.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate defenders or to scrap for those loose balls.
Money! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Mohamed Salah kings it out wide. He can get that clear. All the way back, and they start again. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Griezmann. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got options out wide. Going through. Gomez battles to win it back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Griezmann. And it's played forward. Chance to break. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. Longley. Still goalless. And it's Firmino. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Wijnaldum put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Piqué. Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Robertson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Griezmann. And it's Rakitic. And the counter is on. Griezmann. Messi. Gets it back. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, real danger here. Has a look and has a go. Longley gets it away. Messi. So who can spark this game into life? Luis Suarez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Roberto. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football. It's Salah! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of that. Shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. And he has been fouled there. Ter Stegen gets it upfield.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gomez plays it forward. Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Hoists it forward. Wijnaldum. He's got away. He's got away with one there. Forward it goes. Piqué. Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordan Henderson. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
They've managed to get it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Has a hit! Roberto goes looking. Now a chance to break. Looking, going for goal! Rakitic.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hit into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Gets the better of his man. Throw in. Wijnaldum. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Rakitic. Griezmann. Chance to cross here.
Shot at goal! And in it goes!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona
Draw first blood here.
Surprise, surprise.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rakitic.
Firmino! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it back.
It's Salah! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way.
Mohamed Salah
Goes for goal! What about that? And that may just do it!
Mohamed Salah
With the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold.
Shapes to shoot!
And he heaves it forward. There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's had a shot!
It's a loose ball.
That's gone a long way up and away.
Keita gets it back. Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments.
Chance! Clearance isn't very necessary. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
And it's been taken short. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool winners after an absolutely outstanding game. So the 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football, and a grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets it off in style. Just have a look at it, feel it. This really is the best of the beautiful game, emotion at fever pitch, and the players are ready. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. France hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Back to the keeper. He's found his man. Mbappe! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And France are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Mendy plays it forward. There's the ball in. And out to safety. Ball is over the line. Be another throw. Towering header! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a decent ball. And the shot! And the follow-up! The referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to...
Longley, he's given away a free kick. Caught offside that time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chip through. Has gone out. That's great strength on the ball. Mendy battles to win it back. Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Finds him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. He spotted the run and played him through. Chance! He's had a go!
And he should have made it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Great leap! It's in!
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Timely intervention. Chance to break. Tolisso. France get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's being closely tested here. Mbappe. Coman! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. France got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one. Hello and welcome all to what I'm sure is going to be an unmissable game. Here's the key information. We have a side looking to make it into the exclusive knockout stage of the competition. A victory does it, but anything less than that could lead to all sorts of complications. Everybody is ready to go once we have the formalities out of the way. The Emirates on this occasion, so vibrant, so atmospheric. France are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink. And they won't need a rubber ring here either.
And if they did just miss it, they are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Hugo Lloris. His lightning-fast reactions and all-round shot-stopping ability make him a formidable obstacle for opposition strikers. And you'd always...
Griezmann! No attempt, just the wrong outcome. To meet it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Foot in. Well played, he saw that coming. Longley tries lifting it over. Coman! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Looking to hit the front line. Longley battles to win it back. Needed a better pass there. Conte just brushed off the ball there, and now they can launch a counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's pinged one through here. He's left his man. He's gone for it. They scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
France, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and person.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. China cannot keep hold of it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! China! China are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Griezmann really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And back to base. Gets it upfield. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's had a go! Mighty close.
Griezmann nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Right through the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets into a dangerous position. Well weighted.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Coman. Shot at goal! That's gone a long way up and away. Here it is over the line. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Looking for a corner. Griezmann goes short. And here's Griezmann. Has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Played out to the right. Griezmann. Griezmann plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And we have in front front of us, this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Mbappe. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Looks to dink one in. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Lamar tries to... Coman! Goal! France! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the uplay. Nothing he could do.
France have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? And the counter is on. He's being closely tested here. Oh, real danger here. Hardly anything between the... And they've been caught out. Mbappe! In it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's out once more. And it's half-time here. If we review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Mbappe! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Mbappe fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
There's a long ball. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Kante drives it forward. Mexico are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. He gets past his man. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Up to meet it! In for the follow-up! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rafael Varane.
Clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Griezmann. Decent looking ball. Lamar!
And that would have won it.
France making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's got away. Goes for goal! That's a good ball to find him.
Has a hit!
Oh, denied! Brilliant! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
And the finish! They did it!
Deep into injury time! Lloris. And that is that. France not on top. France face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the stakes become so much higher. These are just the kind of games by which we remember these great tournaments. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach.
Northern Ireland have a free kick. And it's Davis. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Cuts it out. Looks to bypass the midfield.
Northern Ireland have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend it.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Johnny Evans does well there, alert. Davis. And it's got through. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Cathcart. Griezmann. Mbappe! Oh, and the follow-up! Good clearance and very necessary. Throw-in. Hoists it forward. Griezmann. Mbappe! This could fall anywhere! Trying to get there. The first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Clears it out of harm's way. And the weighted pass. And it's Griezmann. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That intervention was very necessary. In with the challenge. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's Griezmann! Dispatched clinically. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. France have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Lamar has a hit. Steve Davis gets into a dangerous position. Good ball. This could spell danger. Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Northern Ireland are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Big chance! Oh, that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
France making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Lamar. Decent-looking ball. Griezmann. Shoots! And the ball's come out. Chance again. No.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's
Towering header! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Raphael Varane. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France advance, and now they can focus their thoughts on the quarter-finals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? France prepare for their quarter-final showdown. It isn't, of course, unique to them, but having made it so far, you do sense a real belief now. The ultimate prize at the start of it all seemed so distant. Now it seems so very, very real, something they can reach out and... And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. Lamar, timely intervention. Gets it back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Got a shot away! Just a whisker away. Hoists it high. That's a brilliant interception. Gets on the end of it. Varane plays it forward. Oh, they could break here. Decent looking ball. Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal! Goal! France! And France are in front. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mendy is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got through. Lamar going through. Shoots! And the defence can get it clear. And here's Fekir. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
There's the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. We did indeed come in the first half, and there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second. Goes for goal! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly.
And he has been fouled there. Kurtic tries to stroke it through. A buccaneering run from the defender. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Oblak sends that a long way. He's through the middle. Griezmann plays it out to the flank. And once more they can't get through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Defenders on the back foot. Ilicic gets real chance! No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. It's Fekir! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fekir should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Conte. Griezmann. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's that. France have got it done through to the last four and evidently now believing in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France simply...
So we're down to the final four in this great saga to discover who is the best in the world. The penultimate step for the winner, the final awaits. The ultimate dream ticket that every nation who entered this competition has yearned for. This really is going to be the most tense of struggles.
He's gone for it! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Koviak. And now they can launch a counter. Click, tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He goes long. Zielinski goes for goal! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Fekir. Chance! Oh, well played. He's taken that. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now the counter. Zielinski. And it's played forward. Pavard as well there, alert. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's found him in space. Plays it back. Mbappe is onto it and can... Half-time in the semi-final. There we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in this manner too. And this is by no means decisive, and there's plenty of time left to to get back into this.
France come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Has a hit! There's the goal! Lewandowski versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Played into space out wide. Gets the better of his... He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Fekir, and the shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Diving header! That's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Lloris. Kante plays it forward, and now the breakaway. Fekir. Oh, it's Fekir hits it!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
France have to get it into the box, and quickly. Fabianski can hoist it clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, what will we... 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. We're already back underway. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's being played forward. And there's a long ball. Fabianski can pick that up. Played out to the right. Ben Yedder. Back to the keeper and try something new. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
The action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. The referee's awarded a free kick. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Going for goal! Dispatched clinically! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Has a pop! There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
And he's found the net.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Zielinski is the man who's second in line. Oh, he's hit the upright!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
So, the second man in line. Would have taken the keeper with it.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
The third man in the queue.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Poland looking to draw level. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Fakir needs this to win it. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Poland at the point of no return. That's it! It is done! France are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. So what do we take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe.
Well, it all began a little over 2 years ago when this all started with more than 200 nations staking their claim to be top of the world. Well, 32 made it to the finals here, and after a tournament spanning the better part of a month, featuring endless football on almost every day, it is a straight fight now for the title of the world's best. It has been a great festival of friendship, of sportsmanship so far, and one, we hope, which will end with a flourish. The Estadio José Alvalade, of course, a venue fit for a capital city, located... Towering header! Goes for goal! Keeper has beaten it away.
Mexico have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that.
Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and the through ball is intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's being played forward. Pavard cuts it out. He's got options out wide. That'll be a corner. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Dinks one in. Lamar turns and goes. Has a hit!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Well, they can break here. Plays it out to the flank. Finds himself eased off the ball. Pogba takes the long option. Defender's on the back foot. He's managed to get himself offside. Griezmann. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Massive leap! This is done, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very late one. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Look, this is classic final tension and nerves. It's still got time to go from tentative to thrilling, I hope.
France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Goes for goal! Down by a lack of accuracy. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. Griezmann looks to dink one in. He's left his man. Lamar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has a pop! Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Pogba. Chance! And the follow-up! There's a goal! Could that be the start of something big? He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
France has made... Shoots! This could fall anywhere! Trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Longley gets it back. Lamar. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Lamar delivers. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's Mondi. Receives it from behind. Played it, shot a goal!
referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France are on top of the world. See the joy, feel the pride of the world champions.